Right, well, welcome to my unboxing video where so I've already taken out the box anyway. This is the Moonlight HAZE smell-proof bag, I suppose. It comes in like a little kit. I haven't really planned this out very well, so this is it. I should have really thought this out. So this is an AA dual cell battery. So to give you like an idea of scale, which isn't the best thing, is it? There you go. So that's like an AA battery anyway, and that's it alongside the bag. I know it's not doesn't really help you much, does it? And I can't be asked to find the exact measurements of it, I'm afraid. So I think it's got two zips. It should have. Yeah, there's two zips, which they both connect to here. I can't be asked for this, but this is like a combination lock. And I think what happens, I'm not going to put the zips in because I might be able to get it out again. But, so your zips would, see where the holes are, would go down on there. I don't quite know how it works, or I wouldn't be asked for that. So I actually saw this advertised or being reviewed by some other chap. I can't remember his name now. He's a English fella. I can't remember the guy's name. But anyway, so if you do watch this, thank you for putting your YouTube video up, because it's kind of helped me. I don't know if there's anything particularly unique about this. There seems to be hundreds and thousands of these, all with different like branding on. So if it is done by this Moonlight HAZE, and it's not just like an AliExpress thing that they've rebranded, then fair enough. But that's oh, it's a nice noise, isn't it? There you go, ASMR for you. Right, so you got some of these doob tubes, which if you smoke joints, which you shouldn't be because it's illegal in the UK, even if you've got medical exemption, that's what these are for, I think. So I won't use these anyway. I suppose you could put your medicine in there, and maybe you've got one of the analog pipes, you can use it to, but I can't be asked for that. So these can get to fuck. What have we got in here? Oh, some paperwork. I think this is a chalk pen by the looks of it. Yeah, so that's well, Mandarin or Cantonese isn't that good, but I think that's some instructions of how the thing works. Which there you go, some English there. There you go. A little wee pen. It's also with the branding on, which is great. Some like blackboard kind of labels for the chalk pen. Presumably that's to put on your pots. Moonlight HAZE 12-month warranty, which is kind of a UK requirement anyway. But yeah, that's the video instructions. British brand. I mean, fair play to. I mean, from what like the other chap said, the bloke who is behind this, or the family that's behind this, are actually quite nice people. So that's all good. I'd imagine might be the brand might be based over here, but I'm pretty convinced this is just all stuff that they've sourced in China, and it just gets like rebranded on the way, as you can do. I mean, there's no big deal with that. I mean, people do like the same with oil, don't they? Like the hair oil, beard oil. I mean, it's still like the same people. Anyway, so that's the brand in there. So I think this looks pretty good. I mean, the only reason why I bought it, because like the other fella said, it's quite good as well. Although, you know, obviously there's always the argument of like an influencer thing. So this is like apparently like a little tray table thing, which I suppose it could function as that. Oh, for fuck's sake. These are the little glass storage jars which has a lefty loosey tighty righty. What the fuck? Oh, it's a gel-proof thing, is it? Oh, there you go. So that's so that feels like waxed cardboard. My nails are a bit dirty, aren't they? That feels like a waxed cardboard, plasticky thread, glass jar. Moonlight Haze breakfast energy. Yeah, I mean, I suppose you have to have some branding to set your item apart, but I mean, it's quite nice. Not really my thing. I would have just rather had just plain black glass jars, but again, I chose to buy this knowing what the jars look like, so you can't. It just sounds like me moaning, I suppose, but no, they're quite nice. Again, I'll probably be replacing these, if I'm honest, with what they're called. I think it's jars, but spelled in like a weird way. But these are fine. Which ones we got here? Dinner time chill. Oh, this fucks me off. Right, this is my that breakfast one needs to go there then, doesn't it? That's this one. Lunchtime. Dinner time chill. Yeah, it looks alright. I mean, the paint's that's the hair anyway. I don't know how long the paint will last, but it's all good. I think this must be a little grinder, shredder, grinder, whatever you want to call them, in 2025. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, it's branded one as well. Oh, this is a 4-piece one. Looks quite good, isn't it? I mean, I don't know if I've uploaded my Santa Cruz video yet, but this is kind of what I was on about in that video, that the 4-piece Santa Cruz one, at least in the UK. So I mean, that looks alright. I mean, it's not as nicely made, but it kind of still works, doesn't it? It's a little scraper thing there. So this whole thing was 30 quid, 29.99 on Amazon Prime. Now that's like a decent enough little grinder, but so the whole thing 30 quid. So you got your smell proof bag, which I don't know whether it is actually smell proof or whether it's just I don't know how smell proof you can make a bag, to be honest. It's got carbon lined, I think. Got your 3 little jars. You got those little tube things which may or may not be your thing, as indeed the jars may or may not be your thing. And your little grinder here. Now these are the kind of grinders you can get off AliExpress or Temu or whatever they're called now, for next to nothing, like 3 or 4 quid. And that's not me moaning about this set, by the way, at all. But the comparable Santa Cruz one, if you can indeed compare this to a Santa Cruz one, I think you're looking at, I'd say about 40-50 quid, something like that, for like their small one, which incidentally I've also ordered and it's coming in the post. I mean, why anyone would pay, I mean, unless this one is absolutely dreadful, which I doubt it would be. I mean, the teeth aren't quite the same shape. These are like a diamond shape, like little grooves on the top, and look pretty sharp. I mean, I'll probably give this a bit of a clean anyway, just in case there's aluminium dust or I don't know, something on there. But I mean, these are, I'm not really showing you very well here. These are actually pretty sharp, right? Now, they might not cut as well as a Santa Cruz one, but would it really be worth the extra 40-50 quid you'd have to pay to get a Santa Cruz one? I'm going to say no myself. And plus, if you lose this, it's no big deal. You just buy like a new one, couldn't you? If you lose at least a 50 quid Santa Cruz one, if not like the 81 that I've got, then that's a real kind of awful day for you, isn't it? But yeah, I'd say this grinder is fine. I mean, I will, you know, we'll talk about it maybe at a later date. But so that's where that little grinder lives. I suppose these Velcro things, a bit like a lens bag or camera bag. Oh, what's this? Important, keep me safe. If you get locked out of your bag, don't panic. Scan with your phone and click for. Oh, that's nice. I mean, to be honest, it's nice that they gave a plastic card as well. I mean, if you lock yourself out your bag, then yeah, it's bad day for you. But I mean, to be honest, I think this card's probably more used for people who do use like old school rolling papers. Yeah, people probably don't do this anymore. But I used to use a card once. I would roll a joint. I used to run the card along the paper to get it like really tight. Well, that's the reason why it's a plastic card. I don't know. But so yeah, your 3 jars, a little tray. I mean, it's marketed as a rolling tray. I think you would have to be, you know, I don't think it's been engineered as a rolling tray. So it's just like a little flap to put your things on, but people probably use it as that. This area here, which I can't bother with the camera, but the little elasticated net, I think I'll probably use that to keep my medical things in, so the paperwork and prescriptions, and maybe like the original pouch that my medicine arrives in, which I don't like to use as, I think they're crap. So if I do choose to put my herbal medicine in these jars, then I'll still have the original pouches tucked away in there, just in case, I don't know, you get stopped off and you got like some real anal police officer who wants to know where your prescriptions are. But yeah, oh, and this area, I'll pause this briefly. Right, I'm back again. Pause it briefly. I've bought it for my oh god, what they're called, Stores and Bickle store, the German fellas anyway, the German company, by Venti. Will it fit in there? Yeah, well, it fits in that way anyway. So let's see. I mean, this is like the main reason why I bought this, so I'm happy God it fits. Yeah, so that fits in nicely. Lean it forward like a little bit. Okay, so that's my venti in there. Oh, that's spot on, isn't it? So that's my venti and my grinder sorted out. So that's that, yeah, that's where my venti is going to live from now on. I could probably put my Hyperdyne Dynavap thing in there maybe as well. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. So that's let's zip the thing up. I should really be more organised and have like rather than just do it in this tiny area. Right, I'm not going to put the things in, but so you zip the zippers. See where like the little holes are. I mean, I'm sure you're not idiots who are watching this, but by the looks of it, you pull that back and push your zips in, and then piss around with the codes, and that's it locked. So yeah, I'm actually pretty pleased with it. Got those rain seal zippers. That one looks a little bit sketchy there, as if it's already pulling apart. Oh yeah, I'll do that. That's better than nothing at all. So what the side looks like. You got a little carry handle. If you want to look like want it to look like a lunch bag and you're going to school with it, then yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased. Got your branding on the top, which again, I'm not. I understand why Moonlight Haze want to brand their stuff, obviously, because they're, you know, that's like the whole purpose, isn't it? It's the same reason why Nike want to put like the little tick on the trainers swoosh, what we call it. For me, I'd rather this not be here, or at least if it's on like a hook and loop kind of a system where you can tail it off. Only because, unfortunately, in the UK at least, regardless of whether you get your medicine legitimately through like an online pharmacy or illegitimately from some scrote on like a bike, in public people kind of look at you a weird way, I think. Or so, long story cut short, I'd rather have something plain, so it does actually look like a lunchbox or I don't know, a camera bag or something. Moonlight Haze, I know it doesn't really say, you know, I smoke weed, but it kind of might get people asking. But yeah, apart from that, which I mean, you know, if you're really anal about stuff, you could unpick the stitches if you wanted to, or just leave it on there. Who gives a toss? But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. If the Moonlight Haze people, I should really say, now this should be obvious, as the only other video I've done is like a very short introduction, and you should probably realise how I've been rambling for 17 minutes. I haven't really showed you a great deal about the bag. That there's absolutely zero chance at all that Moonlight Haze has sent me this bag to, you know, to do like a unboxing of or a review video or anything. There's zero chance of that. So I bought this with my own money off Amazon Prime, and I've kind of bought it on the, not on the say but on the recommendation of I can't remember the fella's name, UK Medical Cannabis or something. I think his YouTube channel's called. So yeah, this is unpaid. I haven't been sent it for free and anything like that. This is just my own opinion. My opinion is it's pretty good. I kind of do wish, I mean, I doubt Moonlight Haze will be listening or even care what my opinion is, but I do kind of wish there was the option to just buy the bag without all like the little jars and stuff. The grinder's quite handy, so I'm quite pleased with that. But I would have rather spent less, or had the opportunity to buy it for less, if it meant I'm not making any sense. It's my ADHD rambling. I'm not that fussed about the jars, full stop. I mean, they're not really my cup of tea anyway. I'm sure they'll be fine for putting your medication in. They're kind of a bit too bright for me. If I'm out in public, just imagine you sat on a wall or on a park bench or something, and you want to be as low profile as you can. I don't know, I just would have preferred like a black or grey or something without all the branding all over. But again, that's not like a complaint. I completely understand why Moonlight Haze would want the branding all over it, but that's just me being a prick. Yeah, so I would have rather been able to buy the bag without all these little jars. Maybe I would have paid like a little bit extra for a tiny grinder, but the harsh reality for me is I'm not going to be using these tubes at all. I'm not going to be using the rolling tray, if that is indeed a rolling tray and it's actually engineered or for that reason. I'll probably start off using the jars, but I'm going to be replacing these with those what's it called? It's jars, but it's spelled in like a weird way, but they seem to be quite hard to get hold of. I'll probably have my morning or daytime medication in here. I don't think there's any point me even taking my evening stuff out with me, because I'm going to be at home, and yeah, my evening stuff kind of hits me pretty hard anyway. So I just have my daytime stuff, my already vaped bud jar, which I could probably use one of these for, and that space will be for like a larger, like a Santa Cruz weed grinder, I think, which leaves this that fits in quite well there nicely, and I'll probably use this space for, I don't know, like the capsules for it. I've got like these little metal kind of like thimble sized things that you put your medication in, and but yeah, pretty pleased. So how I've managed to scrape 21 minutes out of this for a review, of no idea. But yeah, Moonlight Haze. I would love to say I've left a link for you, but I've got absolutely no affiliation to either Moonlight Haze, Amazon, or the other fellow who's in a YouTube thing of it. But as I said, it's I thought I'd give my opinion anyway. All right, well, have fun.